Um, I remember my mom, she used to always tell, she's like, what do you plan on doing when you get out of here? What are you planning on doing to make yourself a better person? Are you going to stay around here and continue to do the same dumb stuff? Or are you going to move on somewhere? And I had so much anger. I remember it. I had so much anger and animosity built up inside me toward everybody. Everybody, didn't matter who it was. I had animosity and anger toward everybody and everything. And a couple of years went by. There was this old black guy. He was serving 17 life sentences. 17, ladies and gentlemen. 17 life sentences. And this old black man pulled me to the side when I was in prison. He called me young blood. He said, young blood, he said, what are you doing? And I looked at him. I said, what you mean, what am I doing, old man? And he said, young blood, he said, ain't that type of party. He said, I'm trying to get you to understand something. And I just looked at him and I said, what's that? He said, you need transformation. He said, you gotta change what's going on with you. He said, because you ain't hurting nobody but yourself. You ain't hurting nobody else, young blood. You hurting yourself. And he said, as long as you got that shitty attitude, bruh, you're not gonna go nowhere. You're gonna spend more time in here than you care to share in here. And when I went back to my cell that night, I thought about what that man said, and I thought about what my mom said. And all of a sudden, a light bulb went on. It's like, wait a minute. If I want to get out of here and be a better person, then maybe he's right. Maybe I need to change something. I'm like, but how do I change? What am I supposed to change? Like, what do I change? How do I change? So, I began to read. Reading is very fundamental, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is power. That's the truth. Ain't no lying about that. Knowledge is power. But as I began to read and comprehend what I was reading, I began to notice that if I change the way I'm doing things, maybe my outcome will change. If I change the way I think about things, then maybe the outcome of other stuff will change in the better for me. And as I began to do this, or as I should say, as God began to lead me in the way of doing that, I found that positivity is what followed it. Transformation and growth is what followed it. And it's still following me right to this day. Like I said before, am I perfect? No. Do I always say the right thing? Absolutely not. Do I always do the right thing? Absolutely not. Am I the perfect person to look at for an example? Hell no. But what I can tell you, the person that stands before you this day, God is who brought me where I'm at. I did not bring myself here. And for anybody to say that they are an independent person and they brought themselves to where they are in life, you might want to run the other direction from that person, because God does not dwell in them.